doing story time. It's the topic of story time. You've seen the thumbnail and title of this video. It's gonna be about Streamer University in-person applications in LA. Before we even get to story time though, let's go ahead and see the footage I took while at the event. Insert footage. Guys, we made it. And I already seen so many videos. It's packed in there. It's super packed.
Fuck it up! Fuck it up! Fuck it up!
This is not this that you do. No, but get down! Pretty sure Kai's here. We got pushed.
They so hot, they popping below.
We made it. That's something. We're up in here. There's been so much pushing, so much everything. I'm a tomato. We've been here since like 8 o'clock, and they just said that it's closed. I haven't even seen like anybody go in. So.
How'd you get here? How'd you get here?
Guys, although I did put sunblock, look, I'm all red. I'm gonna put some aloe vera once I'm home. I definitely am sunburned, no matter how much sunblock I put on. I help clean. My nails are dirty. I have to wash them. I'm heading home. I ended up staying a lot longer than I expected. So you've seen all that footage that I have. Let's break it down now a little bit more. Obviously, I arrived in the morning. Everything was really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's dancing, having fun, you know, talking, conversations being had. Once I got near where the barricades were, that's when like Kai arrived, and then everybody started saying Kai, Kai, Kai. Like everyone went crazy and started pushing everything. These barricades were all I saw were them going like that. I've never felt something so chaotic. The fact that I was like over here and got to like point B just by being pushed and shoved upward. It was like a roller coaster. You're just like. I believe someone was having a medical emergency from the videos I've seen, and no one knew that was happening, I believe, unless you asked somebody or were in the very front, because I do know that the security guards and everyone kept saying back up, back up. I even was yelling like back up, back up. The people I made friends with also were saying that, but no one was really listening, and it was kind of hard for me and the people near me to back up because we didn't have space to back up. And I know the security guards kept saying that, and they kept also saying like the event will shut down if you don't back up, and this was still barely after Kai arrived. I mainly believe they were asking that, yes, because it was chaotic and people were like really close together and shoving, but because of that medical emergency. Aside from that, they created new lines and everything, and everybody went to these different lines. Going into the lines, we got tickets, but no one was really telling us where to go. They were just saying like chill around, and it was still like a little chaotic because some people were sitting here, there, some people were in a line over there and a line over there. We ended up going into a line because we were asked like, hey, like where do we go? And someone kind of just pointed.
Who did? The white rabbit. He did? He did what? Went that way. Who did? The white rabbit. What rabbit?
And when I say we, I mean the group I was with, and we got in line, everything. And then people that actually got, I believe, a red ticket went into another line. So it kind of started back to normal, if you will, line and line. But then again, people started shoving more, pushing, trying to go to the front, even though there's no space, because there practically wasn't any space to move around people. And I believe the reason people were also pretty pushing, not only because they want to go to the front, but because celebrities were arriving and they want to get to see them, they want to get to record them. I understand that, but it's also, we can't be pushing and shoving, especially knowing that there was a medical emergency that had happened. So yes, after all that pushing and shoving, getting the tickets, I was waiting in line, everything was fine. And then they were handing out water, which was really great. I kept refilling this cup multiple times because I did not want to get dehydrated. I know what having like heat stroke and all that can feel like, and I didn't want that to happen to me. One thing that did happen to me is I got majorly sunburned here and here. And I should have known that I should have applied even more sunblock on myself. Knowing how pale I am and that I get red really easily, luckily aloe vera has been helping. So yes, besides all that pushing and everything, we started like waiting more. Me and my group got closer to the front once more, and everything seemed fine. And then that's when security told us that the event is over. They have reached their capacity, which was pretty upsetting, yes. And I also did feel pretty sad for the people that were already in the building, because I was watching some of their streams and everything while waiting in line to see like what's happening inside. And I do feel bad because some of them didn't get to meet Kai and interview. Kai did do like some kind of announcement, I believe, from what I saw. So they got to hear that. But I do feel bad that they didn't get to interview, especially because a lot of them camped out for the event or got there really, really early, like 2, 3 a.m. I also feel bad for a lot of the people waiting in line outside because it was hot. There was just a lot of pushing, shoving. There was also a lot of cutting because people just want to go to the front. When it comes to cutting, I understand if you're getting pushed by someone and they're pushing you further in the line. Like, that isn't fair, obviously, because you're technically being also a cutter. But it's also because you're getting pushed and shoved by somebody else. Aside from everything, when it came to the chaoticness, when it came to giving us like the tickets and stuff like that, I do wish that there was a little more security so it could have been more organized. But I get it, maybe that's the only amount of security they were able to have. But I hope that hopefully in the future Kai does see that he's definitely gonna need more security and everything when it comes to doing in-person events like this, because people can get really crazy and chaotic, especially in the heat. I am very thankful though for everybody that I met, everybody that I followed, everybody that gave me advice, everybody I was able to talk to. That's the main part of this experience that I enjoyed so much, because I grew connections with so many people. I networked. I really got out of my shell even more than I have creating content. If you're one of the people that I did get to meet, follow, talk to, even like a small conversation, I'm very grateful to have talked to you and have met you, because that was in my mindset something I really wanted to do. I wanted to talk to people, I wanted to grow connections, and I was a little scared in the beginning that maybe I wouldn't be able to because I did come by myself, but I just pushed past that mindset and I was being extroverted basically. I'm making these YouTube videos and my TikTok videos. Follow my TikTok. I've become more extroverted with myself, which is really great. And I think the reason I'm not fully upset with the whole going to the event and not getting to meet Kai or interview with him or even show him this book that I made is because I mentally prepared myself. I will not interview with him, I will not see him, because if there's a bunch of people, there's a chance that won't happen. But I did tell myself and I told myself that the best possible outcome is that I meet so many amazing people and I connect with them and I create a lot of content, which I did. And another thing is that while I was on my second ever TikTok live during the event, I reached my goal of 500 followers on TikTok and I'm so grateful for that. I'm just gonna keep going no matter what with my YouTube, with my TikTok account, and hopefully start to do my first ever Twitch and Kick stream. Basically everything that I'm doing with my life as a content creator. I also did stay really long after the event ended because I helped clean, and I was with one of the girls that I met. We were both cleaning, and then after that I stayed a little longer just to see if I could see like when Kai leaves, or maybe even meet any of the people that I've been watching on their streams that were still in the building. Kai did leave and everybody like followed towards his exit. I didn't. I decided not to do that because I was like, it's chaotic again, let me not join that. But I am grateful I'd stayed longer because I got to meet even more people. Some of them even got to see my binder and read it. And that made me happy because they actually said like, oh, this was like a really good idea to do and stuff like that. So since I didn't get to show Kai this, I'm gonna go ahead and just show it to whoever's watching. This is my binder. In a way, it was kind of like a resume portfolio that I did. And I also think it just really shows my artsy creative side. So I obviously have a lot of little pictures of myself, and a lot of these are from my YouTube videos or my TikTok videos. A lot of purple because it's my favorite color. And this is actually me holding a dinosaur that I made. It's actually in the corner of the room. Go ahead and open it. So I started by actually having this drawing that I made of the Streamer University logo, and then I did try my best to draw Kai. I'm not the best drawer or sketch artist when it comes to people. I did put him right here, right with Dean and everything. Next page, it's literally me in my graduation outfit, and it says, "Who the fuck am I?" question mark, and it's just me and me. And then the next page literally introduces myself. I'm like, "I'm Jaylene, aka Jaylene's Diary, aka a great pick for Streamer University." And the next page shows all of my socials right here. It says my socials, and I put, I made a Kick and Twitch. I'm ready, Kai. Right? That's from YouTube. This is from my TikTok. And then here it's obviously, it says the questions and comments everyone is thinking right here. Go to the next page to know. It says, "Oh, why you?" I put, "I'm funny, creative, educated, and more." It says, "Do you even stream?" And I put the quote, "You do not need to be a streamer to get accepted to Streamer University." That's what Kai said in 2025 for last year's Streamer University. "You're nobody." And it's me just smiling. And I put, "I might be a nobody, but that just means I'm about to grow and learn more than anyone else." Page is literally something that I wrote by hand. We're gonna go ahead and go this way now. It says, "Why the fuck are you a good option?" And I wrote this out, and it says, "Dear Dean, Mr. Kai Cenat, I'm a good option for Streamer University because, one, I'm a hardworking content creator. It's in my blood to be a hard worker," and I put the little Mexico flag. "Content has helped me grow confidence in myself and make me less shy than how I used to be." So that was number 2. And I put, "I used to care about what people would think of me, causing my life as a content creator to pause and have many pauses for a brief moment. But since the beginning of this year, I realized it only matters what I think. So I've stopped." And then I have the little arrow to show that it's still going. "Stop caring about what other people's thoughts on doing content and have officially been doing content for about 5 months now. Although I most likely have less experience than others, I'm pushing through. Why? Because I love creating content. It brings out the best version of myself that I've ever seen." And then I said, "Yes, that's cheesy." With the little cheese emoji? With the little cheese drawing to say, but I said it. "I'm completely grateful for the support I've received so far from my small number of subscribers on YouTube and followers on TikTok." The little logos. "I can only expect to continue to grow, and with the help of Streamer University, I can be pushed multiple steps further on my journey. It will also allow me to connect with other creators who are on similar journeys as well," which I did get to do at the event because I got to meet so many other people. But then I said, "Well, I hope I didn't bore you, but this is all why I believe I'm a good option to attend Streamer University. Hopefully you can see it too. Sincerely, Jaylene's Diary." And then this is the last page. It's me with my cup of noodles in that one Q&A video I did where it spilled on my hair from Grey's Anatomy. "So pick me, choose me, love me." And then this is like just the application received from the online application that I made. And yeah, that's my binder. That's my story time about Streamer University in-person applications in LA. That's the book that I made. Overall, I wouldn't have changed going at all because I got to meet so many people. And yes, although that outcome of not seeing Kai and everything and interviewing him is upsetting, I'm just glad I mentally prepared myself for it. If not, I think I would have been a little bit more upset. From everything, I wouldn't not go to the event again just because I couldn't replace the fact that I reached 500 followers while I was there, and it was during a second ever live stream on TikTok. The fact that I got to meet a lot of people, I got a lot of advice. I think those are my main 3 positives that I had through this event. And hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe I do get accepted to Streamer University. But if I don't, it is not the end of the world. I'm still gonna do what I love, and that's creating content. That's it. Bye.